different connections, different relationships with 3 quarterbacks right
Yeah, it's fun. I always think it's fun. I did it at my last place. They're doing it here. I just try to tell the other receivers, just get as much work as you can, because everything's gonna be different about them. All of them could do different things well. So, yeah.
now? What do you like about the quarterbacks that you're seeing right now?
They're all wanting to lead. Just great headspace. They're all competing, helping each other. Always hear them talking, how to do this, how to do that, yeah, stuff like that.
JJ tried to sneak in that he's called Unc the other night when we talked to him, but then at the end he deferred to you, saying you're the true Unc in the room. Are you having to lead those young guys? Have you having to kind of talk to them as much now as you did in the spring?
Sometimes camp is pretty tough on younger freshmen or whatever. Yeah, step in the role. Just try to get them. Keep going. Just block out, just play ball. Yeah.
When we talked to you in the spring, you mentioned something about Alex and Jordan in particular, about how they're different for true freshmen. Now that you've seen them for a week in fall camp, how are they still different as true freshmen?
I think they're still developing. Just still flashing all types of signs of being ball players. Just being playmakers really help us out. Everything I see, they're doing well. Just continue to come out here and play. Train. Make adjustments, because camp is more so the defense is we're playing against each other, honestly. So they're still making adjustments.
So guys are calling you Unc, and I know that. Sorry, I had to bring it up. And I know that Willie was telling us that they're calling him an old head. Is that something that you guys have talked about? And what's it like just to be referred to as that when you guys are not that far off from when you transferred into the program?
Yeah. Now old head, I ain't no old head. I don't know about that.
Willie. That's Willie.
Yeah, that Willie. They call me Unc. They just play. No, it's just playing around. Yeah, we just mess around. They call me Unc. Whatever. So yeah, it's just fun, just trolling. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you good.
You mentioned so much in camp, Brad, is offense and defense competing against each other. What have you seen from the defense so far? It sounds like there's more energy. There's just kind of that intensity. What have you seen?
Yeah. So obviously, I play under Coach Collins at Georgia Tech. He's just fire up under him every day. Doesn't matter what days, and I think he has brought that into our defense very well. They're just coming out just it feels, what I'm saying, every day it feels like they're on our back, like they're ready to go. So I like it, I love it, and that helps us, the offense out. So yeah.
Have you seen him change since you played with him before? Now it's the same exact same.
No,
dude?
still crazy. You can tell him I said that. Still crazy.
He's your guy.
Yeah.
We talked to Marcus Allen the other night, and he said he added 11 pounds from last year, and he's just a lot stronger, and he had to get stronger because they're playing more press coverage. How have you seen him with respect to press coverage, given where his body was a year ago and the fact they didn't do it very much last year?
That he mentioned that he is stronger, which he is. He's also gotten faster, and I've seen that a lot on film. We've had to change our approach to him actually a couple times, because he's just made the adjustments from spring or from last year, from where I've been here, and he just has gotten better overall.
So he's forcing you guys to adjust in camp.
Oh yeah, and that's how it should be from both sides of the ball. Yeah.
Nate, how do you think there's a lot of guys that are back, like at tight end, at wide out. Obviously, Omari's back at running back, but you will have a new quarterback. You pretty much have an entirely new offensive line. Like, how do you think this offense will be different this season than it was last year, just with some of the different pieces you have at key spots? Like, how do you see the differences?
I think throughout the country, every offense tries to play around what their players do best. So obviously, we're going to be able to do what we do best, and that's what camp is for. And throughout the season, we're going to try to see who just does the things that we do best. You know what I'm saying? Just play what we can do. So.
And what would you say the strengths are, in your opinion?
Obviously running the ball and putting the ball down the field. You know what I'm saying? Just tossing it around. Just try to be a dynamic offense, just as dynamic as we could be. So. Yeah.
Obviously, Tez a big part of that. Last year, he's gone on to the next level. Have you stayed in contact with him at all as he's been the course?
Oh, I talk to Tez all the time. Yeah. Obviously, with camp right now, it's tough to. But yeah, before that, yeah, all the time.
Yeah. What are the conversations like? I mean, are the conversations around the room like, hey, what are we gonna do to kind of replicate Tez's impact, or is it just scratch that? We're focused on who we got in the wideout?
Yeah. So like I just said, just Tez was really fast. Everybody knows that. but you know, we try to do what we do best. We're not play to your strength. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can do things differently. So yeah, stuff like that.
Nate, to kind of go off that a little bit, before, you know, Tez was reinstated last year, J.J. Jones was a guy on the outside that got a lot of those targets, got a lot of that attention. What kind of level can you see him get into coming back into, of course, this year?
JJ?
JJ, yeah.
Yeah, you know, JJ was dealing with injuries and stuff, but he looks as strong and faster as ever. So I'm excited for him. I think he's gonna have a big year.
Does he look any, you know, different this year compared to last year as far as, you know, anything he's added to his game?
It looked like he got faster a little bit.
Oh, really?
What's it been like to reconnect with Coach Collins, even though he's on a different position group?
Man, that's my man every day, man. That's my guy. You know, we always talk, just not about football. It could be about anything. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
What are you seeing so far from Amari Hampton?
I don't know what to say. He just every day he gonna show up and he gonna put it on the defense. So he gonna tote that rock. So
Nate, you said when you were talking about the QBs, you said they were in a great headspace. Let's talk about your headspace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you feeling? And obviously, you've been up front that last year didn't end the way you wanted it to, with the injuries and the drops and stuff like that. Like, where's your headspace right now?
man, build on it. You know what I'm saying? Take ownership of it. You know, but last year is last year. This year is this year. You know, every day just show up to work. You know, I feel like this year I'm more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I just been hanging out with the guys more from the off season. So yeah, just ready to go, man. I'm excited, honestly. So just having fun.
Were the injuries more? Did you play through more than you maybe should have? Were the injuries more difficult to deal with than you might have let on?
It was, but at the end of the day, you know, once you hop on that field, you have a responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to make the play, don't matter what it is. So that's where I was going with that, but yeah, it's all good.
You guys opened the season in Minnesota. Anything you remember about the Minnesota game?
Oh, yeah, I got to them last year. But yeah, I think they're going to be tough. They're always big and tough, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun. That's my first time being up there. So, yeah,
I
excited.
think you might be a marked man up there. After what happened last year?
Yeah, I hope not, but maybe, I don't know.
How close is Kobe to looking like Kobe before the injury last year?
Oh, Kobe's doing well, actually. You know, he had the foot problem. He had both foot problems. But, you know, he's going to be explosive.
He's
gonna be
same
explosive.
guys back?
Yeah, he's going to be explosive.
You were talking about Amari, and obviously, you know, not much else to add there. We know about his production on the field, but what can you say about this guy over here?
Oh, it's Darwin.
Oh, Barlo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
About Jeremy
We can talk
Sharp.
about Jeremy, too.
Yeah, so Barlow came in. So when Barlow first came in, you know, obviously being a transfer guy, you know what I'm saying? Just being around the guy. He actually kept my dog for me one time, and we got closer. But yeah, he shows up every day. You know, he's not really a talkative guy. He's an older guy, so he's gonna come up and show up every day, and he has flash too.
He's an up too.
Huh?
He's an up too, right?
I think he might be
He's
older.
than
He
you.
might be
He's
older.
talking it with us,
He might
though.
be. He is.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
great.
He wants to be in German.
You mentioned being like more comfortable,
Yeah.
right? Is that something that I feel like we maybe, as people who are outside the team, is it hard for us to truly understand like how much better you feel after just spending time with a group of people like this?
Yeah, so it's just like starting a new job, man. Honestly, it's hard to, even as an older guy like I was last year, it's hard to come in and try to, you know what I'm saying, immediately just be comfortable, just with anything in life. So yeah, just being around the guys more, just more time, just chilling, not even about football, just helped me out a lot. So yeah.
Do you think Coach Collins has helped with that at all, having him around?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. I wanted to also ask, I mean, are there, you know him, that's your guy, obviously, any kind of sayings or habits that he's brought in?
Money down, third down.
Okay.
So money down, third down. That means get the ball, stop it, stop the drive. I know that. I've seen the boards and stuff. Yeah, money down for sure. Yeah,
We
I
good?
remember Georgia Tech, they had those giant dollar signs.
that's
on
money.
the sideline.
That's
Yeah,
money
it's
down.
everything.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
dollar bills, dollar signs.
That means
everything.
third down.
Yeah.
That means get off the field.
It was a
yeah.
lot. It was not hard to notice up in the press box.
Yeah.
Are you going to be doing any returning this year, Nate?
I'm on both punt return and kick return. Obviously, we don't know the depth yet, but yeah, I've been working on both. Yeah.
All righty.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Appreciate it. All right, have a good one.